Hello, everyone. It's me. Well, I had a bit of a rough night. I don't know why. It was just I did wake up. It was felt really cold, and it's difficult for me to sleep anywhere. It doesn't matter how big or small the house is, with everything closed up. I need to have a window open a little bit, or here so that June can go in and out whenever she wants to. I have the door just cracked, yes. And so I woke up and I was cold. And I'm going, man, it's cold. Though I have the little heater going too. I know, right? Yeah. And anyway, so I'm not sure. I feel fine now, but I'm tired. As you can see, I'm tired. I just used that cream that uh, my daughter made herself from what's it called? Not tallow. It's not tallow. It's the other one. Okay. And olive oil and then she put some frankincense in and some lemon oil, I think. Frankincense oil, lemon oil, and bergamot. And I feel it's great for my skin. It feels great. I have a real hard time using most other products, mainly because they have alcohol or something in it. It burns my skin, and I don't like that. Obviously, that's not good. And this feels so. I feel like so encased right now in just love. Yes, and my daughter made it. Yeah, so wonderful. Uh, I have a story I'd like to tell. Uh, of a dog that we had who passed away. Oh, now, gosh, more than 10 years ago. Yeah, more than 10 years ago. 15 years almost. He was such a part of the family. Oh, here I go. This is when you watch the Asher House, and then yeah, okay, brings so many memories back. Anyway, what an amazing place that is, the Asher House. Sad that places like that have to exist, that so many people out there are so irresponsible when it comes to taking care and keeping the principles of creation. Yes? Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, it is what it is. So here we are in the book of Jeremiah, and I'm hoping that in the future, hopefully, these all those things will get better. Watching the Amazing Race, yes, I'm hooked on that show. I just love it. And it's such a good thing to have in the background while I do my crafts and arts and this and that and sewing and I don't know what. Uh, to see on how in other places in the world on what how animals are being kept or what they do with them and this and that, and one tries to have some understanding on, well, it's a lot of things out there, animals and plants, are for us as human beings to be kept and used, never to be abused, though. Yes? And we become too comfortable on even if it's part of the culture to abuse an animal. It's just wrong. It's there's no excuse for that. Yes. Yeah. Well, anyway, so there it is. So yeah, one could take all kinds of things under consideration on why some places in the world, people are still, they're just, I don't know, are they subhuman or something? I don't know. Are they inhuman or something? I don't know. Yes? Uh, one would not want to think so. Yes? Yeah. But in my opinion, regardless of where you live around the world, to abuse an animal or to use an animal, then not keep it properly, is wrong. So, said that. All right, we're in the book of Jeremiah 2, the earliest preaching of Jeremiah, the infidelity of Israel. And there is another area, right? Infidelity. We got so many reasons to, and this, of course, infidelity of Israel. I know it's in a larger scale meant. Infidelity can be used in so many different areas. Uh, Infidelity of taking proper care of the animals that we decide to take on, for example. Uh, and the excuses being made then, one is, oh, this is a culture of this people. I don't care. That's not a good excuse. Right? Yes. Yeah, on how the excuses stand, right? For what we want, rather than on how we should, what is needed to appreciate what was given here to us. I can hear the ice rain. It is. We got about half a foot of snow, maybe a little more, 3/4, almost a foot. No, we didn't get a foot. About a half a foot of snow, and it's ice raining out there right now. Yes. So, yeah, it's going to be dangerous out there to drive this and that. We'll see what happens. We still have power. That's why I'm making this video right now. Yes. Alright, so let's get going. The word of Yahweh came to me, saying, go and shout this in Jerusalem's ears. Yahweh says this, I remember your faithful love, the affection of your bridal days. Oh. When you followed me through the desert, through a land unsown, Israel was sacred to Yahweh, the first fruits of his harvest. And all who ate this incurred guilt. Disaster befell them, Yahweh declares. Listen to Yahweh's word, house of Jacob and all the families of the house of Israel. Yahweh says this, what did your ancestors find wrong in me for them to have deserted me so far as to follow futility and become futile themselves? They never said, where is Yahweh, who brought us out of Egypt? They never said. Well, that's pretty final. Where is Yahweh, who brought us out of Egypt and led us through the desert, through a land of plains and ravines, through a land of drought, of a shadow dark as death, a land through which no one passes and where no human being lives? I brought you to the country of plenty to enjoy its produce and good things. But when you entered, you defiled my country and made my heritage loathsome. Well, that's interesting with what I started out with, isn't it? The priests never asked, where is Yahweh? Those skilled in the law did not know me. The shepherds too rebelled against me, and the prophets prophesied by Baal and followed the useless ones. Oh, interesting. How many times in my past videos have I asked, where were the priests and the Levites in all this? Weren't they assigned a job? And they didn't even understand? Okay, just saying. Again, is this again is coming from a man deciding on how God feels about it all, right? Yes? We got to remember that. Because I am doing this for the reputation of God. As far as I know, nothing works by force. Unless it's applied in science with certain machinery or, right? Yes. Splitting wood. There is a certain force that has to be applied to split it. Okay, different thing. But when it comes to human beings or the principles of creation, you can't force a seed to sprout. You've got to give it the proper care and attention in order to do so. Unless one doesn't care and doesn't really need it and just goes, oh, I'll just plant it and see what happens. Which, by the way, there's plenty of volunteer plants here that come up now after just being here for 2 years. Oh, not quite 2 years, but 2 summers. And it's amazing on how I don't have to plant tomatoes. They come up by themselves, yes. Certain other things as well. You know, so look, Dr. Pumpkins last year. And it's amazing, right? Yes. So some things just, they come up on their own, yet still are then being given some care. Yes. Even if it's just, oh, look at you guys. I love talking to my plants as I talk to my animals. It is what it is. And then whatever else is around. Yes. All right, let's keep going. Why even read all this, right? It's the same thing again. We're going through it's the same words again. We've already in Isaiah read, right? The constant thing I have to say, our Heavenly Parent is all about love. All about, look, I have the perfect formula right here. All you need to do is just listen. Yes? Give it some understanding. It ain't that hard to understand. And then do as you're being told. Always with love. Always with patience. Always. And the thing is, when we follow that, so many good things happen. That's how it works. So I must state my case against you once more, Yahweh declares, and state my case against your children's children. Okay. Wow, this is a long one. I better get going. Cross to the Isles of the Kittim and look, sent to Kedar, and carefully observe, see if anything like this has happened before. Does a nation change its gods? And these are not gods at all. Yet my people have exchanged their glory for the useless one. You heavens stand aghast at this, horrified, utterly appalled, Yahweh declares. For my people have committed 2 crimes. They have abandoned me, the fountain of living water, and dug water tanks for themselves, cracked water tanks that hold no water. Is Israel a slave? Was he born in to serve them? For him to be preyed on like this? Lions have roared at him, they have made their voices heard. They have left this country a desert, his towns lie burnt and uninhabited. The people of Nuph and Taphanes have shaved your skull. Have you not brought this on yourself by abandoning Yahweh your God, when he was guiding you on your way? What is the good of going to Egypt now to drink the water of the Nile? What is the good of going to Assyria to drink the water of the river? Your wickedness will bring its own punishment. Your infidelities will bring you to book, so give thought and see how evil and bitter it is to abandon Yahweh your God, and not to stand in awe of me, the Lord Yahweh Sabaoth declares. All right, I don't think that God has such narcissistic tendencies. Again, if so, then we would have been reined in early on when it comes to the combination of physical and spiritual existence of mankind, and would not have been given free will and freedom to choose everything, about everything. Yes? Yeah. So, it is long ago now since you broke your yoke, burst your bonds, and said, I will not serve. Yet on every high hill and under every green tree you have sprawled and played the whore. Yet I had planted you a red vine of completely sound stock. Which brings something else to mind, but I don't have time. I got to get going here. How is it you have turned into seedlings of a vine that is alien to me, even though you scrub yourself with soda and put in quantities of soap? The stain of your guilt would still be visible to me, the Lord Yahweh declares. How dare you say, I am not defiled? I have not run after the balls. Look at your behavior in the valley. Realize what you have done. A wild she-donkey at home in the desert, snuffing the breeze in desire. Who can control her when she is on heat? Males need not trouble to look for her. They will find her in her month. Beware, your own foot will go unshod, your own throat grow dry. But you said, it is no use. No, for I love the strangers, and they are the ones I shall follow. Sadly, again, here what's being done is that the principles of creation are being regarded as negative, right? Well, who designed in the way that a donkey, male or female, behaves at certain times? And for what reason? Yet it is used here for something in the negative, right? It's not a good example. We should not be doing that. All right. So again, God would never talk like that. Like a thief ashamed at being caught, so will the house of Israel be. They, their kings, their chief men, their priests, and their prophets, who say to a piece of wood, you are my father, and to a stone you gave birth to me. For they turn to me their backs, never their faces. Yet when trouble comes, they shout, Get up, save us. Where are your gods you made for yourself? Let them get up if they can save you when trouble comes. For you have as many gods as you have towns. Judah. Again, if we follow God's guidance and obey the Ten Commandments, how much more would there be good going on out there? We start to do our own thing, and what happens? It's about behavior, isn't it? Where then either we're going towards the side of goodness and keep following that, and more are what? Clothed in splendor due to our behavior. Or we're going the other way. Then what are we expecting? It is as it is. As we can't deny our physical existence, we should never try to explain away the importance of our spiritual existence. Yes? All right. Why make out a case against me? You have all rebelled against me, Yahweh declares. In vain I have struck your children. They have not accepted correction. Your own sword has devoured your prophets like a marauding lion. What did I say earlier? It never worked. Force does not work. Punishment in this type, punishment and discipline is different. Yes, so just punishment will not work. It's just not gonna work. There has to be discipline attached to a punishment. Say, for example. And here it's not working. In vain I have struck your children. They have not accepted correction. There you go. How many people are going to jail and prison and never change? They atoned for by being locked away physically. But spiritually they never change. They don't change. They come back out and do the same thing again. And again. And again. No change. That type of punishment obviously isn't working. Or however it's being done isn't working. Yes? Okay. Now you of this generation, listen to what Yahweh says. Have I been a desert for Israel, or a land of gloom, or a land of gloom? Oh, have I been a desert for Israel, not a desert? Have I been a desert for Israel, or a land of gloom? Why do my people say, we are our own masters, we will come to you no more? Does a girl forget her ornaments, a bride her sash? And yet my people have forgotten me, days beyond number. How well you set your course in pursuit of love, and so you have schooled your ways to wicked deeds. The very skirts of your robe are stained with the blood of the poor, of innocent men you never cut, breaking and entering. And in spite of all this, you say, I am innocent. Let this anger turn from me. Now I pass sentence on you for saying I have not sinned. How frivolous you undertake a change of course. But you will be disappointed by Egypt, just as you were by Assyria. You will have to leave there too, with your hands on your head, for Yahweh has rejected those that you rely on. You will come to no good with them. Well, again, if I want to take this as a parent talking to their children, where he goes, why don't you listen to me? I'm telling you, you're not good. If you keep on doing what you're doing, especially adolescents, right? Yeah? Teenager, adolescent kids, adolescent adults, right? Babies in the adult world. Heed my words as a parent. You're not going to come to no good if you keep doing what you're doing, or trying to do what you want to do, but just go ahead and this and that. It'll have consequences. Yes? Anyway, so if I want to see this as anything, I could see a parent just being kind of, oh my gosh, just listen. Yes? I'll tell you what I think. And I've had this conversation with my daughter about my oldest granddaughter who's 13 now. I told her, I said, just like the little one here who's what, 21 months old. Now she's 20 months old. Who in a way now often asks to be disciplined. Not physically, but no, you can't do that. Yep, let's go and have a timeout. She's very good about it. You can tell her, and I said, you go and have a timeout, and you come back out of that. She has a little crib that we had here for her to sleep in when she was younger, yeah, downstairs. Now it's her timeout spot. And she'll go in, and she'll just, and then when she's, Grozy, feel better. And I'm going, it's okay, then come on back out. They're asking for it sometimes. And teenagers it's the same thing. What I found often, or what I've seen, is that parents, wonderful parents, raise their children beautifully, love them, this and that. When they become teenagers, it's almost as if, well, okay now, you know what? You're old enough now to do this, to do that, not realizing that, wait, they need as much attention, especially when it comes to the spiritual realm, yes, as a little one, a baby does. Because that's what they are. Teenagers are babies growing into the adult world. I found, and no, you're still, as you have to watch a little one from getting hurt because they're more active now, this, that, I don't know what, right? And keep constant watch. Oh, don't put that in your mouth. No, you can't eat that. Why would you do that? Yes? You got to do the same with your teenagers. You got to be there with them, right? Keep the rooms clean, for example. Right? Yes? If you have to sit right there and keep folding the laundry with them, say, okay, go now, put that away. And no, I'm not going anywhere until that's done. Right? Other things as well. Well, no, you're not. You're not going anywhere. As I'd asked you about 2 or 3 times already to do that. It's easier to just let it go. I know that, but it's a bad idea. Yes. Anyway, it's amazing. I see my daughter and my granddaughter working on that. Yes. Oh, my youngest granddaughter, 13 years old. Woo! She does not say much back or this or that. She does not do that. She doesn't need to. Her body language says it all. And she has her ways, wheedling herself out of whatever, this and that. And it's been good to see on how my daughter, her mom, has been, and dad too, have been working on that. Yes, and it's good. And I can tell from her. I told the story on how I went out there to the bus with her, and when I said, "Well, embarrassed? Are you embarrassed about?" And her whole demeanor just changed. "Oh, no, Grozy, no, I would never." Yes, the love is all there. It was no waste to raise this child with so much love. It's all there within her. Yes, and any time she realizes that, oh, this is actually guidance. This isn't just me rebelling and then having to fight the parents and the parents fight back. I'm being taught more. Her whole demeanor changes immediately. Yes? Beautiful, right? Yeah. Now, I don't have time to tell the story about the dog, which is fine too. Yes? Next video maybe. We'll see. All right, this is it. This is all I have to share this morning. Yes? Sounds like the ice rain has stopped. I hope everyone is safe around the United States with this storm coming and going there and there, and I don't know where it went. That people are staying warm. I will definitely pray and ask our Heavenly Parent, please, if there is a need out there, someone in need, please have someone else around there to help them out. Right? Or, I get it, it's winter. It is just winter. What are you going to do? Winter storm. Okay. Yes. But I'm praying that everyone will be safe um, and that the our critters out that we have that they are taken care of properly in the weather like that. Yes? Okay. May Heavenly Parent bless, protect you, guide you, embrace you with love, and I will talk to y'all another time.